Okay, let's continue stealing banners, but without killing anyone. So that's good, right? Are you guys friendly or
Of
Twinewood
all the
North?
stupid things our people ever did,
What did they do?
Forja may strike us all down, but they'll keep carving that blasted thing forever.
Oh, this thing? It's kinda cool. You guys wanna help me kill some beetles or whatever? Relax, okay? Skeptical Wardens. Exceptional Axe and Spear. Skeptical Wardens.
Gods, look at that hideous thing. And I was already having a bad hunt today. That just makes it worse.
Am I the hideous thing?
Another monument to
Oh,
Nandro.
the monument.
Just more proof Solis Keep doesn't know its own priorities. Maybe they'll learn once the sculptors die of hunger trying to finish it.
Looks like you're having fun complaining. I'll leave you to it. Sounds like you're unimpressed with the sculpture of Nandru. What's the story there? Yeah.
Only a story of waste and foolishness. All that time and labor could be spent on better things. Councilman Kostya is right. What's the point of honoring Nandru when our people are dying? We should be feeding our people and gathering medicine for our sick. There's a time and place for creating frivolous monuments. This isn't one of them. No, it isn't. But Solace Keep makes a holy duty out of these old traditions. And so we keep on ignoring what we dwarves actually need.
The sculpture does seem wasteful. I don't blame you for being frustrated. You're too harsh. Demonstrates the best of Soliscape, but they are starving. So no, it is wasteful.
I hope not. It's not just me. Many of us are also upset by this obsession with the past. Forget it. What's the point of talking Pargrunen business with an outlander? At the end of the day, we still need to hunt. The keep needs whatever meat we can get.
Yeah, I do take your weapons off.
We all have our duties to tend to.
Then tend
We
them.
all have our duties to tend to. So it goes. We all have our duties to tend to. Seems like the hunt never ends.
Uh huh.
Seems like the hunt never ends.
All right, lady. You keep talking.
This looks like a good way to get ourselves killed. Any chance we can sneak in through the back?
That's what I think I'll try. I'll come back here for those. Okay, we got some Zaraps, Screamer, and a High Priest. Yeah, don't want to make much noise. Lava Land. Okay. Well, when you say sneak in through the back, I don't see much of a back I can sneak in through. Oh hell yeah, well this works.
Looks like another way into the camp. In case you don't feel like getting us all killed.
We will not all die, but would have been tough.
I'm not used to quiet.
They got a lot of traps here, bro. The wardens are out patrolling there, okay. So, hello, 1 second. Reading letter, rat dude, will you not see reason? Starve us and you leave us without recourse but to strike you, and trap us and you leave us no recourse but to go through you. Your actions will only doom us both, and so doom the keep. We know the importance of holding the gate and of culling the wilds. We have done it for as long as you have, some of us longer. Malia. Very locked chest. It's a good lock. Didn't see anything.
If we can find another way up that ledge, we've got ourselves a banner.
There you go, another outcast banner. One of the banners from the outcast camps in the Tusk, the outcast led by Amalia spread their allegiance with this banner as it marks their territory and stands as a powerful symbol of their strength and independence. Well, they got no banners. Now all I gotta do is return. I'm not really interested in fighting these guys. Need to work together. I'll be back, don't worry. Once we are on friendlier terms. I can't believe I climbed up this, like, literal cliff. Anyway, that is a hidden door, my friend. What do you mean you saw
You
me?
asked for it.
Okay, well, that was unnecessary, but sure. We got a chest here. They were protecting cool stuff, okay. Now that is a hidden door. No one will argue that's not a hidden door. How does one enter this hidden door? Give it the eyes of Rigamans. Trying to freeze the lava? There must be a way up this stupid rock. I mean, there are ruins there, but that's not death. Pretty close though. Windwood. Open. Break whatever we can. I mean, these tablets are not destroyed. I don't know what you want me to say. They were all like, all the tablets are destroyed, and I just walk around. I mean, I am going into dangerous ruins, I suppose. They probably were not going. Now around here, aha, all this is it. Okay. But there was even a treasure here, right? It's hidden. Yep, here. I think it is straight up the treasure. Something on the other side. Golden chest. Yep, Time's Tarnish. Loyal Shield. Timeless Ages. Blocking has 20% chance to refill 20 stamina. Dull the edge, blunt the point. 10% chance to avoid melee damage. The rust eating away at the body of the shield has done nothing to reduce its defensive effectiveness, as if a conduit for the forces of entropy themselves. Weapons that strike the face of the shield sometimes become dull and impotent. Exactly how old this shield is remains unknown. What happened to the actual stair? Oh, it's all collapsed. Okay. And then this lever that lets us out. I will hand this back to her. No collars. Okay, screw you, Aedyr Beetle. He's done.
Take a moment, people.
Yep, there is a hair. I hate when you get hair in on like your mouse pad. Mouse is like, I don't even know what the hell are these called. The pads under the mouse that help it slide. Sometimes you get a hair in between them, and then you feel it immediately. It makes its presence known. That much is for sure. Meteorite? Just a big beetle. Oh, this water is hella black. Okay. I was like, okay, that water is black maybe because it's dark at night. But no, that water is just black. Alright, lady. Oh, she just popped up right here, huh? Lady,
What do you want?
let's show her the banners.
Damn.
Yep.
The dream is over then. If we can't hold our banners, we've no hope of surviving the tasks. At least not like this.
Not like this.
Still, if you got those, and we still have Kith to tell the tale, then maybe you're not all bad. Maybe you can help.
I can help.
Let's talk inside.
Thank you. Don't kill the outcasts. I have not. Or done.
This is no way to live.
No?
This is no way to live.
Your people's morale seems very high. Why you're locking your lock boxes, bro?
One moment.
One moment. You guys have.
You need a way out of here.
Yeah?
You need a way out of here.
Outcast Deadeye. Outcast key to open this thing. Exceptional mace. Paragoon and ale. They seem to have a nice camp.
This is no way to live.
Warden.
God. We can't go on like this. God. We can't go on like this.
Ironbreaker. Deadeye. Fever. Defender. Does have a golden shield. Frig berries. Probably something up here too, right? Nothing up on this tower? Come on, man. I guess they aren't really supply rich right now. This camp is not really all that, huh? Alright, Amalia.
Alright, I'll begin by thanking you. My wardens still live and breathe. I don't take that for granted.
That's very kind of you to say. You're welcome. Think nothing of it. That's very kind of you to say. You're welcome.
Credit's all yours. Now, let's get to business. I'll be blunt. I don't know how my wardens and I can reconcile with Redoute or with the Keep. We spilled blood when we tried to leave Envoy, and we've spilled more hoping to hurt them enough to change their minds. Never mind our reasons for marching on the gate. That's not something that's forgiven.
Nevertheless, let's see if we can't find a path out of this ticket. Redoute wouldn't have sent me if there was no way out. It's never too late for us to reconcile with our people, and even if it is, we have to try. Murder is very difficult to make up for, that's true. Nevertheless, let's see if we can't find a path out of this ticket.
Murder is a pretty thorny fucking thicket, Envoy. I don't see how this resolves well. They'll never let us leave. Even if they forgive us, the evils that drove my wardens to the gates won't go away. I don't see how we're not fucked.
Won't solve anything with the platypus. Let's talk about the problem. What exactly were they? Yeah.
There's no food.
Food.
The land itself is hostile, making life in the tower unbearable. Maybe it'd be easier if we had trade, but the council refuses that. And even if they allowed it, our existence in the keep is against our nature as Pargrunen. We're meant to roam.
Right, I read it.
Nandru's oath forbids that, though. We're only born to die here as we watch over the garden. No one escapes. Not anymore, anyway. There were expeditions out, in the past. My father led one before I was born. Died on a hill I'll never see.
Intelligence, great. Tell me about your oath. Let's talk about life in the waste, about the food situation. Tell me about your oath.
What is there to discuss? Nandru set the course of our lives hundreds of years ago. To watch over the garden forever. Never mind that our nature screams for us to roam. We're supposed to stay put and waste away for the sake of a garden we'll never know.
Your oath wasn't purposeless. The garden will determine the fate of these lands. Look at my face. Tell me we're not sometimes born to serve an oath. If they want or not, go on. Go with me on this for a moment. Wardens live and die by this oath, yes? Your oath... garden will determine the fate of these lands. Yeah.
The fate of these lands, huh?
Yep.
Maybe there's more to it than we knew.
Talk about life in the wastes.
You've walked the wastes. You know what we have to deal with between the beetles and Zarips.
That's in your favor. The worse it gets, the better you can argue with the keep. Forget about the council. Do you want your people in the keep to deal with it alone? They are as bad and worse outside the tusks, you should know. Yeah, it's bad outside too.
True. Change isn't always for the better.
About the food situation.
There is no food. We're fucking starving to death. The tusks don't give us much to eat now except for beetle, and I'm not convinced anyone can survive on that alone.
You've lived on beetle, no one can. That's what puts you in a position to lobby the keep to open up. Yeah.
That's a point. They might not have a choice soon enough. There could be a chance for us then. Alright, I'll take all of this to my wardens. I think it'll be enough to give them some hope. But do you really think Redoute and the keep will leave us alone?
I do. I wouldn't be here if they weren't willing to work something. We lose nothing in trying. Worst I can say is no. I wouldn't be here if they weren't willing to work out something.
I know,
yeah.
but it's still hard for me to believe. We've not got any other choice though, so... If that's the case, then I'll talk with my wardens. I'll make sure they accept the peace.
Not ideal, but better than prison.
We won't bother the tower or the keep, so long as they leave us alone. We'll find a way to survive. Before you go, take this. It'll open up the chest just to your right. I want you to have what's in there. I'll let you carry
Or
the news
outcast
back to
chest
Redoute.
key.
Thanks again, Envoy.
Despite its age, it doesn't seem like this key has been used very often.
I guess this is it for us then. If nothing else, I'm glad we were able to work things out with Redoute in the end. If nothing else, I'm glad we were able to work
Maybe
things
this
out with
proves
Redoute
my
in the end.
power as an envoy. Berserker scale. Medium armor. Better than what I have, but Yeah, with better armor. Okay, because I have light armor, that's why. Okay. Blood Rage, plus 25% damage and 50% critical hit damage while below 30% maximum health, and Merciless Ravager, 5% critical hit chance. Yeah, not really my kind of thing, but nice. Berserkers are barbarians that give themselves over entirely to their rage, losing themselves in the frenzy. They become oblivious to their own well-being, their rage affecting both friend and foe. While many are haunted by their own anger and the damage it causes to those around them, there are some solitary warriors that relish in the destruction they wreak on the world around them. This armor embodies the destructive promise that a berserker brings to the battlefield, their strength only increasing as they grow closer to death. Truly, the best way to deal with a berserker in the midst of rage is to run away as fast as possible. It is cool looking armor, but I'm not a berserker. I'm sorry. I'm a ranger. I shoot people from very far away. Or I talk to them. Well, one or two things that I do. Use either diplomacy or I use guns. Must be a way to climb this thing. We went here already. I'm trying to clear out the map a little bit, as much as possible anyway. Sometimes it's not, but as much as it is, I would like to get it done before I head to the warden. So like I'm right here and I haven't explored these lands, like there's ruins over there. For example, these paths. I know what that is. I've been to that road. Never exactly been here though. Settler's arrow. I mean, if I ever meet like a witch or something and she's like, go gather me like a shit ton of ingredients, I'm gonna be like, oh really? What do you want? I got everything. I got anything and everything you could ever want. I'll be the richest man alive. There is the tower. I'm doing some scouting out around the tower. It is a nice tower, not very tall though. No. For dwarves, I mean, they live in mountains, I guess. You're gonna build a tower and you're a dwarf. You gotta build like a freaking skyscraper, man. You're a dwarf. You're supposed to be like great at building stuff. That's kinda your whole shtick, isn't it? Great builders. Kinda like what you're known for or whatever. Anyway, we'll clear out this part of the map. We're making good progress though, I mean, at least a certain amount of it. We can finish off this. We can go to the northern part of town as well. Maybe after we reach Solace Keep. Then we can cut it off right here at this Bodhi. Can never. Oh, they hate me, man. Yeah, kill that monk, man. What are you doing? Okay, I'm a bit occupied now. Okay. Barbarian down. Now you can help out too.
Nice work.
Okay. They did not want me going down for that Magan's Fury. Oh hey. The Risen Monk, huh? Yeah, real pissed off. I don't see anything on that rock. Okay, thank God. I was like, guess I'm gonna go down and check. But no. There is no need to. Hello. People just leaving their backpacks around here? I would say that's not very smart. Okay, so almost done. Bear with me a little. Just need to get this little area done. So this giant rock might be a problem. No, we took care of it. Okay, good. Then there is this bit of giant rock. I mean, it seems climbable. There you go, nice and rocky, but climbable. There you go. So we have cleaned out this area. Little bit there, we'll look at that later. Little bit here, little bit there, but more or less, at least this good chunk of area is over. We can head back to the tower after exploring the lands. As for this area here, rub our face along this wall and the problem is the very center of it. Okay, that'll help. All freaking fungus grows, man. Fungus grows as far as the eye can see. Okay, there you go. A bit of exploring over there. Spot of exploration. I will head over to my man Redoute and tell him that we have negotiated a deal by stealing their banners.
Hey.
Give me a minute, Redoute.
Welcome back to the tower, envoy.
I met Amalia, we've come to an agreement.
I'm all ears, envoy.
She'll keep the peace, it's over. As long as you keep your end of the bargain, there will be nothing to worry about. Yeah.
I will honor the agreement. As long as they remain peaceful, we'll try to get along. Thank you, envoy. You don't know what a relief this is. Even if it
Ash
is
Fall's
all
legacy.
so strange, the thought of people leaving the keep. I have to wonder what is going to happen next. The world seems to be changing.
10,260 XP. Report to Redoute is done. Our dreams still divide us.
Welcome back to the tower, envoy.
Okay, I guess the piece is the piece. Okay. So you give me, it's a ring or something. Ashfall's legacy. It is a ring. 10% attack damage. Expertise of Ashfall. 10% attack damage and 20% critical hit damage with pistols and arquebuses, bro. During the infamous War of Black Trees, not all Tribunians agreed with Admit Hardet's brutal but effective decision to set fire to the forest of Eor Glanfart. One such individual was the eldest living son of the Ashford family, a known rabble-rouser and contrarian. Despite his near-mythical gift of gab, he was unable to persuade his father to stand against Admit's orders. Left with no other choice to do what he thought was right, he defected to the Glenfardians and fought against his own countrymen. As an expert marksman, the Glenfardians were happy to have his help. Unfortunately, like so many others, he was lost in the blaze. Though no body was ever recovered, his prized ring was eventually found amidst the ashes of the forest. His sister wept for his demise and cursed her father for driving her beloved brother to such drastic action. In response, his father stoically told her that this is the price of betrayal, posthumously disowning his son and struck any mention of him from the family records. With no name left to remember him by, he earned the moniker Ashfall. Centuries later, he is seen as a paragon of not only Drevodian independence but also of their legendary stubbornness. Ashfall's Legacy. This is insanely good. Give it to me. Ashfall's Legacy. And then I have the Ranga's Clarity, Intellect and Perception, but like, I would rather have the Ring of Pain Amplification, I'm sorry, but sharp, small needles emerge from the inside of this rusted iron ring. When they settle snugly on a wearer's finger, the acute pain that it causes lasts for but a moment, before fading away to a dull ache. Decisive blows are greatly amplified thanks to this ring's agony-enhancing enchantment. Whoever made this ring clearly had an appreciation for the fine art of visual suffering. Damage reduction against beast, damage health is low, fire for shock accumulation. Critical hit chance increases with wealth, but like chance. Avoid range damage, ability cast speed, essence cost, intellect perception. From beasts, primordials, and wilders. Food restores more health, 10% damage gain with full health, and 7 chance to avoid damage, intellect, fire frost, dexterity parkour speed, critical hit steal poison damage, 5 health in essence from poison potions and food. Right now we have Halma's Fancy, which is perception, drinking potion, clears all accumulation, 10% fire damage, slowly regenerate essence when close to companion, 5% critical hit chance, but chance. No time to rest, reduce cooldown of damage. Okay, Paradise Vessels, 3 Might, third born Terranui badge. Alma's Fancy is Perception. Summon a trio of crystalline East Eater Spiderlings to fight with you. Restore 40% of your maximum health when reviving a companion. Steel Garrote is Resolve. Perception, Random Family Talisman. Torque of the Warrior King is Might. Might plus 10% damage reduction against kits, but minus 10% against other sources. Resistance to poison accumulation. Attack damage with mace and spears. Negates damage from traps. Channel a Zorab tribe's draconic deity to become uninterrupted with fire. I would rather have perception. That just seems like the thing for me.
If you're buying, I'm selling.
Selling. What do you got? What are you selling? I don't care. I have 2 gems and more gems. And then exceptional weapons. They do sell for a lot of money. I was gonna deny they sell for a lot. Do you have... I mean, if you get more Aedyr Bane, you tell me. Because I'll buy it. Aedyr Bane is kinda thick, you know? It's kinda what I need. What the hell is this? A bit uncovered. Wait a minute, I gotta go do that. Then maybe I think I'll head over this side. The shallow step to this little region here, along with this bottom part. And then we can head up. Maybe I won't cross the bridge. I probably can't cross the bridge if I had to guess. Right? Not before I gain... I guess he wants to talk to me because I helped these people here. Like, wow, you didn't kill them. I'm gonna be like, yeah, because I'm an envoy, not a soldier.
Try not to breathe too deeply.
Yeah, because the ash will kill you. I hope the ash is... I guess it's not lessened, it's still spewing out. Maybe we can, like, quiet the volcano, though. That would be kind of sick, right? It would make life for these people much easier. Volcano was not trying to kill him. Now we're gonna carve out a path. That's definitely the garden. Bro, look at that tree. Can none of you see that freaking giant tree? Nobody thought that big ass tree was of any value? Dwarves? If you have so much, you want to wander so much, why not go wander to that tree, see what happens? I guess people did, and they probably die. $100 and a Balrog skin. Look at this, Zaurep camp.
Keep quiet.
Well, I mean, he's just standing here, he's not gonna move. Eat that shit. Okay, they know of us. Oh, it's the strangled Aedyr, bro. What the hell? Screamer? Scream at somebody else, bro. That's my guy. Break the stone beetle's gate. That deals with them well. The high priest. That's not the high priest, this is the high priest. 1000 damage, huh? Yeah, these new. Oh.
Look left.
Decimated, alright. What the hell were you guys hiding in here? Common armor, man. Why were these people like covered with wine? Like the freaking world wanted to eat them up. More equipment. What kind of equipment are you hauling around? The strangled Aedyr. It's part of my duties to clean this stuff out. You know how it is. Oh yeah, animancy. The idea of an animancer. Day 1, we found a beautiful bit of Aedyr that would be perfect to study the erratic flow of essence natural to the living lands. Unfortunately, there is an infestation of Zoraps in and around the area. Of course, we mustn't let something as silly as fear stop our studies, so myself and the others have decided that by splitting up, we'll be less likely to be seen by the little monsters. Day 4, I heard Nicholas cries last night. I believe that means that I am the only one remaining. Hopefully, Pet Petru can make use of this their equipment, assuming the Zoras didn't damage things too much. Either way, my studies of the Aedyr have been most exciting. I shall have to be more careful than my colleagues were if I wish to continue, but I'm not overly worried.
That's like
Oh, I did not.
Something happened here,
Yeah?
drip by drip, the slow passage of time. The years have gnarled our branches, the hot winds bent our trunk. Who are we? We do not recognize what we have become.
Still provide shade in the sun and shelter from the rain. Does anything truly change, or do we lose sight of ourselves? One day we all look in the mirrors and see someone we don't like. You evolved to survive. Life tried to beat you down, it failed. You still provide shade in the sun and shelter from the rain.
The grass slumbers beneath us. We change, yet we are still of use.
Yeah.
We remember our purpose. It soothes us.
Aedyr Bane. We have cleansed the Aedyr. You were saying?
those beetle shells could make a lovely little comb, don't you think? Or perhaps a pretty dye.
Die.
The garden is close. Oh, let's hurry up.
Uh-huh.
Those beetles.
I forgot how lava crackles as it cools.
Yep. exceptional dagger and some cave coral. Another animancer, so yeah. I mean, you could have hired someone to like kill the animancers, I don't know. Not the animancers, sorry, to kill all of these Zoraps here. I mean, you could have hired me. Because I'm not always available though. Obviously, shit didn't work out for you. You bring a great sword in here? A berserker's ring. +4 constitution, robust. Berserkers are barbarians that give themselves over entirely to their rage, losing themselves in their frenzy. They become oblivious of their own well-being for the rage of it to defend a foe, haunted by their own anger around them, solitary warriors. Losing so much control over oneself is a deadly endeavor, often lethal for those that follow this destructive path. Rings like these can often mean the difference between life and death for a berserker. So there was a berserker here. Clear away this illusion.
Child's play.
The hell? It's a path. Path to what though? Purple chest! Right, well that's something. Pop down here. Seems someone has killed a bunch of beetles. Probably Zoraps, if I had to guess, are responsible for this. The beetles are dangerous, but they are food. Makes sense, they are there hunting them. Cool than chest. Aedyr Bane. Nope. Shadow Dancer's Boots. Increases your health restoration from all sorts 5%, item bonus, and ephemeral evasion, 40% dodge distance. Though simple in appearance, these boots are host to a deceptively potent enchantment worn by an infamous shadow dancer and treasure hunter known only as Hemlock. How they ended up in the living lands is anyone's guess. Hemlock was a master of the technique known as shadowing beyond that he used to escape many a sticky situation, though especially with the added mobility of these boots. Though his ultimate goal was known only to him, it is rumored that whatever he was planning earned him the collective ire of the entire circle of Archmagi. More likely than not, Circle has already found and dealt with him, but on the off chance that he has evaded their wrath, there is no telling what the trouble he may be getting up to. I mean, I do like the Shadow Dancer's boots, man. That does mean I have to give up my original Glimmering Merchant sandals, so 3 intellect and 2 perception. Shrewd negotiator. But like, insane dodge distance is kinda important for me. It's not like vital or whatever, but like still. It's something you would like to have, you know? But I don't, whatever, we'll keep it. As much as I love stats, we're moving away from stats now for a while. We have been for a while. Because, like, these guys had a bad time here. I don't know what they were thinking, honestly. They all came in with animancy equipment and shit. I don't know why they thought that was a smart idea. Yeah, I understand the need to do research and all that, but come on. Literally, you know you're gonna die. As soon as you learn there's a Zorap camp, you gotta be like, okay, we want to get into the Zorap camp. Who study this Aedyr pillar? What do? We are animancers. We have money. I'm guessing they have money. They had money. What the hell, a child?
By now.
That's not a child. That's a dwarf. Sorry, you're a dwarf.
Oh, excuse me. Might I have a word with you quickly?
Quickly, sure.
Be careful, traveler. The tusks are friends to no one. Should you need help, I am happy to lend it.
Oh?
Are you by Nanduru? Are you the Aedyr envoy? I think I know already, but what brings you out here to the tusks?
I'm not fleeing after all the deaths in Scattershop, if that's what you're thinking. I've come for the garden. Tell me what your guess is, or this is none of yours. I'm not fleeing all the deaths in Scattershop, if that's what you're thinking.
No, actually, until you said that, I wasn't thinking about everyone just dying suddenly. I just thought you were here on a trade mission, that's all.
Sorry to disappoint you, but no, I didn't know I look like a merchant. Well, you would have lost that bet. Oh, what made you think that?
Wait, you mean you don't know?
I don't know.
We let an Aedyran caravan through a few days ago. First caravan we ever let through from anywhere, actually. I've never known anything like it.
Right.
They had so many wonderful things. Food, linens, medicine. They had a letter from your ambassador in Paradise, too.
Oh.
And when I saw you, well, you get the idea. Wishful thinking on my part. Gods, I'd love to see them roll by again.
Letter from Ambassador Hillgard. Yeah.
Yes. Just a few nice words about wanting to reach out to us. Wanting to offer us nice meats and soft fabrics.
Right. First it's soft fabrics, then it's pointy sticks.
Anyway.
Would you like Solace to start trading?
I would. It might make the tasks bearable again, and we have a lot to give, you know. Rare ore, incredible metalworks. You wouldn't believe what we could do if we weren't fighting just to survive.
The first caravan ever, as in from anywhere at any time?
Yes. Our laws have always forbidden trade. Still do, technically. But the keep is split on that, and we needed the supplies, so we made an allowance.
Where is the caravan now?
Well, actually,
Disappeared.
I'm worried about the caravan. It should have returned from Solace by now, but it hasn't.
What do you think might have happened?
I don't play guessing games. They left along the main road. You can't miss it, really. Also, in the convoy there was a dwarven woman. Gileen? I'd like very much to know she's okay.
Like her. Perception.
Yes. But what I'd like most is to just know she's safe.
Yeah, you like her.
That's not the point. The point is her convoy is missing, and I just want to know everything's alright.
I can't say no to love.
It's not love, it's, well, maybe the start of love. Thank you, Envoy. I'll look forward to the good news.
Alright, cute
She
for
sounds
rage.
just like what Ichi did when we met.
A cure for rage.
Hello again. Do you have any news about the caravan?
Not yet.
Okay, Envoy, if you say so. Again, I am here if you want to report anything.
Alright, you seem helpful. And your name of your quest, though. I think your lady friend is dead. I hope that's not the case, but cure for rage. I mean, does sound like you're gonna get freaking mad as hell. Maybe you won't, but I know you think I'm just running around like an idiot, but trust me, there's a method to my madness. I have my own mission, you see. I must map out these lands the best I can. That is also my purpose here. I'm guessing there's also going to be a cartographer in this area, probably also dead. Maybe he can sell me like maps. Like maybe once I get all of them and he has like a full map of the living lands, maybe he can just give me, here are all the different collectibles that you missed, and then I can head out and find it. Here's like every single chest in the game. I can be like, oh, I missed a couple, and then I'll go and grab them, maybe get a bunch of achievements. Or maybe he just gives me a proper achievement guide anyway. Might be a bit too on the nose and immersion breaking, but You know, if it gets the job done, it gets the job done. I ain't gonna complain. This rock? No, it's freaking it's behind me. It's this area. What the hell? Not even rocks, bro. It's just land. I can just walk. I mean, there's rocks on the land, but like, why is it brown? Anyway, the area is nice and mapped out. That water is green. Okay, well, we're gonna head over there now. We're gonna find the Aedyr caravan. We're gonna have guns ready to go in case anything untoward has happened. Well, that's not good. That's a lot of beetles. Yeah, they were ambushed and they died.
Could be someone in trouble.
Bill of goods sold to wardens. A receipt from the destroyed Aedyr caravan cataloging the goods sold to the warden tower. Salt pork sold 2 of 7 crates. Salt fish sold 1 of 6 crates. Hidden garments, shirt, trousers, underwear sold 5 of 20 sets. Gunpowder snuff sold all but our personal stash with NB. If we ever come back, bring more. They really want gunpowder. Frog boxes with a grenade inside. Yeah, I don't see anyone surviving here. Veteran soldier. Bill of goods sold. Another copy of that. Find Glynn.
Funny how we see more wrecked wagons than intact ones out here in the tusks.
Common ailments among the denizens of Galawain's tusks. Chapter 6 Moulder Lung. Moulder Lung is found among creatures that live in the north. This pernicious disease dramatically reduces one's capacity to draw breath, leading to increased fatigue, weakness, and ultimately death. Fortunately, a cure can be devised by utilizing the proper local ingredients. 1. Anti-meiotic highland moss found throughout the region, particularly in the southeast of Galawain's tusk, grows on rocks above the ground amongst the roots of red leafy trees. Calcified beetle nest formed at the base of fire beetle nests. Older pieces of nest will be compressed and over time absorb some of the minerals from the rocks. They inhabit jar of gunpowder snuff, a volatile inhalant that opens the lungs to receive the other medicines. Someone gonna have it? Is she gonna have it? They're gonna ask me to make a cure. Such a big caravan to destroy. Who the hell did it? Don't tell me it was them. Like some faction of the dwarves. Beetle pile.
Those wagon tracks look like they're headed east. And judging by those tracks, the wagon had a worryingly large friend.
Yeah. That looks like a troll. Oh, maybe he hasn't eaten them yet. So I'm guessing the plan is to eat them. Kinda what trolls do, right? They eat people. Grenades. Find so many grenades out here.
Just...
You'll not leave my side until I am what I was. Do not ask again. Or...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Who I was. Hello. Perhaps we can negotiate.
Traveler, what business have you here with me?
Looks like the merchant Lorraine mentioned. Suggest caution. She's not here because she wants to be.
Yeah.
Well, what is it?
Your dream scourged. What's going on here? Tell me why you're keeping a captive. I take it you're the one who destroyed the caravan. Is this brilliant? What's going on here?
You and I are talking. A rare luxury for one of my kind, I found.
Tell me why you're keeping a captive.
Because they attacked me. Because now, you and I must talk. If you care for her life, we must talk.
Why do you want to talk?
Because I need someone to listen. To simply listen before they lash out at me with fury and hate.
Okay.
Creature wounded. It howls and beats its chest against its fate. And still Kith hear cries of a monster.
Not a monster then.
We understand.
Will you listen?
Are you lonely or something? Are you taking to kidnapper? Alright, talk.
I am ill. I am dying. But I am not beyond hope.
He's wearing clothes and all,
if
so.
I can get a cure for my molder lung in time.
Boulder lung. Devastating fungal disease that constricts and eventually closes the air with the victim's lungs. Yeah, I know about that. And if I refuse, fine, I'll help you.
You will?
Yeah.
I am glad that...
You're glad? Take your time.
I am glad you will help. I apologize. My breath left me for a moment. What I need is this. Galeen said the caravan carried a book. One with a recipe that should cure my condition. Bring me the cure. When you do, I shall let Galeen go free.
If you know this recipe is with the caravan, why don't you do it yourself? I'll help you. I think I have the recipe already. Lucky for you, we don't need to worry the recipe. I know exactly what you need. Have no fear. I'll help you. I think I have the recipe already. Is this it?
Yes, that's it. Follow its instructions. That should be enough to create a cure. Thank you, traveler. You may speak to Galeen if she can be of any use. We will be here waiting.
Just let her go. Acquire a jar of gunpowder snuff. Acquire a calcified beetle nest nodule. Acquire anti-mycotic moss. Can I grab this coral and stuff here? Lynn, what's up?
Please, hurry. Just find whatever he needs and get me out of here.
Except I could easily untie you and get you out before he notices. Yeah.
No, there's no telling what he might do when he realizes I can't handle any more bloodshed.
I found the recipe. Can we talk about where the ingredients might be?
Sure. I don't really know this place, but I'll do anything I can.
Where might I found gunpowder snuff?
The Warden Tower. We sold them some.
Okay.
They should have plenty to spare.
Anything about antimycotic moss?
It grows on trees with red leaves, right? We passed a few of them on the road here. Try near the Warden Tower.
The Warden Tower. What about beetle nests?
Oh, not much. We avoided them. But there were some near the gate when we came in, I think.
I'll be back soon. Your quest updated. Nakor?
So you've come back. Have you brought what I require?
I don't have what I've changed my mind. I'm not going to help you. I don't have what I need for the cure just yet.
Then return when you do.
Right. I know. I just going on inside your cave, bud. I have a shit ton of items. The Soul Unbound, Chapter 20. The carriage ground to a halt. Emeralda threw the door open and barged out, but when she glimpsed a figure before her, she went still. Andrin stood in the wooded path, breathless and flushed from the chase, his eyes aching with longing as the chill wind stirred his hair. I made a get at him. Step aside. No, there is a boat waiting for me. I will leave this accursed land and none will stand in my way. Then I will flee with you. And then I am being hunted. Your still Garota pursuing me. If they find me, they are my Garot no longer. Amanda fell silent, her heart hammered in her chest. Emmy, you Edrin paused to gather his courage. You have awakened me. Open my eyes. I see what I once was and what this world should be. Amanda began, but your oath. I would break 100 oaths to be with you, and I would choose you in this life 1,000 and 1,000 lives. Edrin called. My soul is yours, as it has always been. Ooh. Lock chest. I got lock picks for this. Okay. Forgotten soul pod. Why do we have dead bodies up here? I think he did not make that. Exceptional great hammer. They really need gunpowder that much? I mean, I suppose it makes sense. Now, why exactly is there dead bodies here? Old dead body, okay. A superb spear. Antimycotic moss, calcified beetle nest, and back to the warden's tower. Okay. We should not tell her, by the way, that the lover has been taken by a giant. We should just deal with it. Because, like, cure for. Oh, okay. Maybe not. I thought it was that she's there and she'll get angry and then I'll deal with her. No, I think it's more like everyone thinks he's evil. Antimycotic moss, add it to inventory. This parasitic moss native to the tusk feeds off various molds to survive. Alright. Lakahor. Right behind your damn cave. Didn't know about it. Else he would not have asked me. He seems intelligent though. I mean, if he really is not like evil, I don't think he is. He could be useful. Important. No reason to kill him. Garnet. We try to cut these leaves. It's not gonna work well. The cave, middle area. We still need beetle nest and nodule from there. A, B, calcified. Oh, I can get it over there too. Okay, well I've completely cleared that out already. So, you know, that would be easier. We could just do that. Okay, so on this side, where you want to go? Perhaps I can cross over. I don't think I've been up here. Now there is nothing up here, but I hadn't been there, so you know. There is that. Okay, let's head to the border of the world, the very corner. That's gonna hurt. Nope, it didn't. That's good. Thought I heard something. Maybe I did not. Hey. Getting this nice and cleared out. Another freaking Animancer idiot trying to get over there. Hey guys, I got you guys water and I'm dealing with stuff.
Radud better know what he's doing.
Oh, they were her people.
Amalia's people aren't what I'd call reliable.
They're freed.
Radud better know what he's doing. Amalia's people aren't what I'd call reliable.
If anything happens, it's not on us.
Yeah, we did our job.
Can't cut our rations for that. It's for the best. I don't like those outcasts, but I'd rather wrestle beetles than lock up foolish dwarves. Bit of a disgrace having to lock up our own people, too. Especially given they were probably just scared. You didn't hear me say that, though.
At least they're not.
It's for the best. I don't like those outcasts, but I'd rather wrestle beetles than lock up foolish dwarves. Bit of a disgrace.
Okay. So I mean, there was like a king. Yeah, I guess this is what we want. Calcified fire beetle nest. Fire beetles construct their nest from their own bodily excretions. As a material agent, it calcifies into this brittle reddish substance. Get gunpowder snuff from there. They're done. I don't even want to know, man. I don't want to know what that is. It looks weird as hell. It's probably a glitch, but maybe it is actually something. Jar of gunpowder snuff. I'll just take that. Gunpowder mixed with finely crushed coral, inhaled through the nose, this potent narcotic produces an intense surge of focus and euphoria. Oh, great. Followed by crushing lethargy. Side effects include nose bleeds and fatigue. Hey.
If you're buying, I'm selling.
I don't know why you sound so tired about this. I'm like giving you the best shit you've ever known. Warden?
Welcome back to the tower, envoy.
Now you have a troll living close by? Okay, I guess he doesn't care. Yeah, I've got all this stuff. I mean, I can just make it, but no, I guess I'm gonna have to go talk to the ogre. The hell is this? Oh, we already got the stuff in it. A long ooh, a turnip. A very vital turnip. I'm still not happy about this stuff. Maybe I can scout that out. Who knows? Glenn.
Tell me you have everything. Tell me I can leave.
Almost.
So you've come back. Have you brought what I require?
Give cure. I found everything needed for the cure here. Stone heart.
Yes, I can work with all
and
of
diamond.
this. Thank you, traveler. 1,000 times thank you. And you, dwarf, you may go. I free you of this place.
Thank you. I'm going back to the Warden Tower. Maybe I'll see you there.
Look forward to seeing you there. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I really mean that. Be well now. Both of you.
Thank you, Galeen. It is more, perhaps, than I deserve. I bid you leave me to my rest now, traveler. Allow me to gather my strength again in peace.
Can we talk a bit though?
Expecting to help an ogre today.
Level 24.
Hopefully he'll remember how helpful we were next time we see him.
Just chilling. He's a big guy. He's just chilling. He doesn't want to hurt anyone. Alright. Rangers. I mean, I'll just grab more decks. Another 2% faster action speed. Kind of what it's all about, right? And we've done this. Could get this. Power attacks with dagger, swords, and spears deal plus 40% damage. I do using swords sometimes. Or I can grab quick switch. Guns in inactive loadouts are automatically reload 3 seconds. I want this. So I'm in the melee and I take my gun away. Then that should reload. Good. All my companions have points too. How about this? Reduce the cooldown for essence explosion by 33%. That's maxed out. So are your attacks. Increased the stun dealt to enemies are hit by blast, 5% ignite, inflict frozen, ignite a shock, blast is explosive damage, breaking enemy blocks, destroying walls, shattering frozen enemy for bonus damage. They can give you RDS delay of motion and Minalota's missile battery. They can max out Giata's revitalize, reconstruction revives incapacitated allies when Giata kills an enemies. That'll help her out. And then Morris, binding roots deal bleed accumulation. Yeah. Thorny roots. As for you, Kai gains temporary health proportional to the number of enemies hit by leap of daring. Keep him alive a bit longer. He does tend to die a lot. Cure for rage, wardens, wilding, treasure map. We still have ancient arrowhead. Lore, Soul Unbound, chapter 20. Will I ever get the full book? No. Stoneheart. Summons a ruinous blight to fight with you. A medallion of the purest primal rock, carved into the shape of a human heart, hangs heavily from a black leather cord. The heart is warm to the touch, and though it is clearly inanimate, you can't shake the feeling that it expands and contracts ever so slightly whenever the amulet is in the peripheries of your vision. A diamond, mostly colorless stone, is popular for its ability to refract light, but it is not particularly rare and can be purchased at reasonable prices in most areas of the world.
I shall stay here a while longer. When I am more recovered, I shall hope to leave.
Rakor.
This is what kindness feels like.
Yeah.
This is what kindness feels like.
What about you, Gillian?
I hope the wardens let me set up shop in their tower.
Setting up shop?
I'll be glad to be out of here. I'll be glad to be out of here. I'll be glad to be out of here.
Hey, okay, you said that already. What the? Okay. So here's what we're gonna do before we end the episode. We're gonna report back to that warden that these people are all dead. But don't worry, your girlfriend survived. Okay. Now you could have walked, it's not really that far away from you, but you know. Are you even still here? Nope, I think she's back at the tower then. Let's see if we can't catch her there. Southern Warden Tower.
I wonder how our sentries are holding against these arms.
However long you need
Oh.
to stay, Gillian, stay.
There you go.
Thank you, Lorraine.
He has set up shop, Lorraine.
Are you sure I can't do anything else for you?
No, you're so sweet. I'm all right for now, thank you.
Good. If you need anything, just let me know. Even if it's just a hot drink. I'm happy to do anything I can.
That means so much to me, Lorraine. I'll take you up on that later.
I can't wait. Oh!
Look at you two lovebirds. I hear wedding bells. Am I interrupting you two certainly getting along? I'll leave you two alone. I hear wedding bells.
Envoy, it's so good to see you again. Welcome back from the wilderness. Gillian told me everything. The caravan, the ogre. I'm so glad she's safe. Thank you, Envoy. I don't know what to say, but thank you.
You're welcome. My work here is done. Be well, you two. You're welcome.
I mean it, Envoy. Thank you.
A parting cloud. A solitary sprout in a dead land. It grows here still. We twine.
We twine. I did help.
It's so nice to have Gillian here. It sounds like there's so much I've been missing out on.
From outside.
I'm so glad Gillian is safe. It's so nice to have Gillian here.
Gillian.
Oh, you stopped by. It's so good to see you again.
Gillian, it's good to see you again too. How are you feeling? Just get kidnapped on the way here. Gillian, it's good to see you again too.
Thank you. Gods, I'm glad to be out of that cave and, well, back to something normal.
Uh-huh.
And Lorraine over there has really made me feel welcome. More than welcome, even. She really helps me feel at ease. It's nice being with her.
I wish you both happiness, however it works out. You don't need to tell me your life's short. Enjoy it. I wish you both happiness, however it works out.
Thanks. We'll see how it goes, I guess. Anyway, I should let you get back to it. I'll be here should you ever need me for any reason.
Shopping?
Oh, and one thing before I forget. The wardens let me open shop. I don't have as much for sale as I like, but if you want to see what I've got, just ask.
What do you have for sale? Aedyr. Love Aedyr. Favorite. I got a diamond from this guy. It's a nice diamond, but I don't know what to do with it. 19,000 bucks. I will buy it. Superb dagger, grimoire of defense, wand. Now the pearlescent icosahedral hellstone. Only for 3,000. That's a steal. This faceted pebble circles the head of the weaver in a tight orbit. Beautiful colors swirl over its surface in shifting pearlescent patterns. Hellstones like this are often the prized treasures of ancient mausoleums. It's definitely known if they are the result of a naturally occurring phenomenon or some. It isn't definitively known or some forgotten enchantment. When I buy it, it's cheap and it's a legendary thing. 15 lockpicks, I'll buy that. I guess I'm done. I mean, I gave you a lot of money. You're rich as hell now.
It's good.
I have questions about your old caravan. Oh.
Alright. What do you want to know?
What really happened with Yoga's attack?
I don't want to talk about that.
Oh? As an envoy, it's important I understand as much as I can about the region.
It was our fault.
Our fault?
It didn't need to happen like it did. He just came around the corner.
Oh.
Startled the horses. He'd no sooner asked for aid than swords were drawn and turned against him. Oh, but what he did. The way he tore them apart.
Pity they didn't kill them, or sounds like it really broke down fast. The fault was ours, that's a shame. Yeah.
Shame. If that's the word you want to use for it, then I suppose so.
What happened from there?
I was taken to the cave. I was the only one calling for the swords to be put down. He never hurt me. I was given enough to eat, enough to drink. We spoke sometimes. About his body breaking down, about... Never mind. I have nothing more to say. It's over now.
Why come all the way out here?
We knew the Kith in Solus lived in want, and we knew they had the goods we wanted. It suggested itself, really. We offer them a better quality of life, with food, clothing, medicine. They give us their metalworks, and excess stone and ore. We all win.
Who sent you on the trade mission?
Lord Heelguard hired us out.
Huh.
Solus is underserved, let's call it. He offered us a few extra goods, all free of charge to trade. I think he's very eager to build relationships with the Kith of the Living Lands.
He seems to be a good person. Can I see what you have to say? Well, I'm not gonna buy anything though. He seems like a good person.
Maybe I could try to leave Solace.
Your shop is gonna suffer, although you have a lot of good shit. He seems like a better salesperson, if I'm being honest. You just seem bored to be even here. So Karakor's cave. Now Karakor, he seems. I mean, yeah, he didn't attack her. He attacked everyone else because they were trying to kill him, which makes sense. Did not attack her though. Anyway, ooh. I have Rigamond. We got this pearlescent thing. Got lockpicks, and we got more Aedyr. I got 5 of it now. Probably use it to upgrade our weapons. Maybe next time I make camp. Maybe I'll make camp next time as soon as I come. Anyway, we'll see you in the next one.